What is up, guys? Welcome to the Grow a Garden video. Today we got literally the entire smithing event leaked. I'm talking 12 new pets with some absolutely broken abilities. Basically how the entire event is going to work. A ton of new gears, a ton of new cosmetics, just everything you could possibly want to know about the smithing update before it is actually out. So if you enjoyed this video, find it useful. Just want to stay updated on all the best leaks, tips, tricks, and methods for Grow a Garden. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have a ton to get over, so let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So on Thursday, we got the event announcement. It actually came a lot later than usual, but we now know for a fact the update we are getting tomorrow is the smithing update. So just going based off the event page, there isn't really much to see. It doesn't really tell you literally anything about what's in the update. All you see is this little smithing event area, but that is why we have leaks. And because the update releases in less than 12 hours, we have literally everything you could want to know about this update fully leaked. So let's go ahead and dive straight into this entire smithing update. As always, massive shout out to the Dawn Discord server. They're super fast and I don't think I've ever seen them be wrong with any of their leaks. So definitely go ahead and check them out with the link in the description. So the first thing I want to talk about is the actual event itself and its structure. So first off, we have a ton of images of what each station is going to look like. And if you don't already know, it is a smithing event, meaning it's primarily a crafting event. So you're going to be able to craft pets, craft seeds, craft gears, and submit fruits, submit gears, as well as skip ingredients for that NPC you see there. And here's an overview of the entire event area. Now the event seems pretty straightforward. Based on the NPC's dialogue, all you need to do is submit one fruit, submit one gear, and possibly submit one egg. And depending on the rarities of each of those items, you'll get a certain amount of points. So here you'll get 1 point for common, 2 points for uncommon, etc. And depending on the amount of points you get from submitting all of your ingredients in total, it will give you a reward from one of the loot tables. Here's the chance of each different loot table. There's a common loot table, a uncommon loot table, a rare loot table, a legendary loot table, as well as some extra weathers that can also be triggered. So that is how you're going to be getting the different kind of coals. Now you're going to be spending those coals in the different crafting workbenches. So for the smithing event workbench, you'll be able to craft the gem egg. It's a really simple recipe. You'll be able to craft the smithing dog, which requires rare coal this time, and the Cheeto, which requires legendary coal. And then for the event cosmetic workbench, you'll be able to craft the anvil, the coal box, the blacksmith grinder, the tools rack, the shield statue, and the horseshoe magnet. Now this one requires a divine coal, but that's because this cosmetic actually has an ability. It is literally just a pancake stack. It will also draw pets towards it. So for those who don't have the pancake stack, this is literally your next best option. We also have the smithing event workbench. I'll go over all these gear abilities in a little bit, but you'll be able to craft the smith treat, the smith hammer of harvest, the pet shard forger, and the thunderbringer. And then the smithing event seed workshop, you'll be able to craft an olive, a hollow bamboo, and a yarrow. Now, before I talk about the pets and the gear abilities, I want to talk about something called the age break machine. I still don't fully understand how this works, but we got this leak and it seems like you can give level 100 plus pets to the pet break machine with a required level of 100 and a max pet level of 125. So it looks like we are getting pets above level 100, which is interesting. If they continue to affect the pet's passive, that could mean you can use lower KG peacocks and other pets to reach the same cooldowns. Now the age break UI apparently has to do with duplicate pets. So pets that are the same pet type, you can then put them together to age up another pet, it looks like. And it seems like people on Discord are also speculating that you do have to sacrifice another of the same pet to age break it, meaning it can go past age 100, but we'll have to see exactly how that works when the update is released. Now, you saw that we also get dig trinkets again. If you remember, these were from the Halloween graveyard event, and it seems like the digging minigame is coming back, but this time you can use it to dig for coal, gem eggs, and other rewards. So you're not only going to have to craft the gem eggs, you can also get these from the digging minigame. I was never a fan of this minigame. I hope they changed it and made it not so cooldown based, but we'll have to see exactly if they did alter it for this event to make it a little more friendly and grindable. Now let's go over all the new gears. We have coal, just a dirty chunk of coal. We have a divine coal, looks a little cooler, and this one's obviously going to be, I think, the rarest coal that there is. We have a garden ore, has a low chance to apply the tempered mutation to your plants. We have a rare coal. We have a garden ingot, which gives a greater chance of applying the tempered mutation to your plants. We have the pet shard forger, blesses your pet with the wit of a smith. So I'm assuming there's going to be a new pet mutation, but we don't have that pet mutation leaked yet, so we don't know what exactly that pet shard forger is going to do. We have the legendary legendary coal. We have the Smith Treat, gives your pet a large boost to their XP over time. This could be really useful. We have the Smith Hammer of Harvest, a replica of the legendary hammer, harvests all fruit within a radius. That could be broken as well, especially if you can grind up a ton of them. We have the Geode Sprinkler, turns nearby plants crystallized, and we have the Thundel Bringer. I think it's supposed to be Thunderbringer, but we'll see. It's a prismatic gear and it summons lightning bolt to your farm. I'm assuming that's a guaranteed shocked mutation, but we'll have to see. So those are all the new gears being added. Some of these will be crafted, some of these will probably be rewards in the digging minigame. Now, we did also get a ton of plants leaked for this event, and it looks like they've also started working on some Christmas ones. For example, the Peppermint Vine definitely is probably going to be a Christmas event plant. But we have the Luna Stem, which is a legendary. We have the Ekabi, which is a divine. We have the Olive, which is uncommon. We have the Zucchini, which is a divine. The Hollow Bamboo, which is a mythical. The Lumen Bloom, the Sunflower Plant, as well as the Legacy Sunflower Plant. So it looks like if you have the old Sunflower Plant, you'll probably get the Legacy one instead. We have the Yarrow, and we also have a Gingerbread Blossom leaked as well. I think this could be maybe our new best blossom inside of the Christmas update, because it does appear that the next update is going to be the Christmas update. And then last but definitely not least, we are getting 12 new pets, including the 6 new pets in the gem egg and some craftable ones, and probably some that are rewards during the digging minigame. So let's first talk about the pets that are not in the new egg. We have the Geode Turtle. Every 5 minutes to 30 seconds, it converts an advanced sprinkler into a Geode Sprinkler, which applies the Geode mutation. We have the Cheetah. Every 8 to 3 minutes and 20 seconds, turns you into a cheetah for 30 to 60 seconds. Harvested fruit during this time have a 15 to 30% chance to get the Wind Fast mutation. We have the Geode Miner. Every 5 minutes on the clock, it has a 2 to 5% chance to grant a dig. This is going to be useful once again for that digging minigame, which is coming back. We have the Trapdoor Spider. Every 30 to 150 seconds, eats a random fruit in your garden, and all fruits within a 25 to 50 stun radius have an 8 to 16% chance to mutate with the Webbed mutation. We have the Smithing Dog. This is going to be incredibly useful for crafting. It just occasionally digs up some coal. And we have the Termite. Every 11 minutes and 40 seconds to 5 minutes, eats from and reduces a random pet's level by 1. Not exactly sure why you would want this. Now, obviously, we are getting that new gem egg, which also has 6 more pets in it. The chances of these pets were changed from what they were originally leaked as. But as you can see, we have 2 pets that are a 0.5% chance. And after you see the abilities, you'll definitely understand why. And if you need help getting some of these pets, because they are pretty rare, definitely use today's sponsor. Trade Kitsune is an amazing grow garden trading platform with tons of useful tools. They make it incredibly easy to trade with other players and track all pet values with their new Pets Value system. Each pet now has their own page with daily updated stats, trends, trading volume, and demand, making it a lot easier to understand what pets are permanently going up in value and what pets are just getting affected by events. And with their other features like a new event wiki, giving you everything you need to know about current events, as well as their pet weight and size calculator, anti-scam and player safety system, and incredibly useful trade posting and matching system, Trade Kitsune is the only grow garden tool you will ever need to use. So definitely check it out in the link in the description. But let's start off with the Topaz Snail. When triggering a lucky harvest, there's a 7 to 14% chance to get a cleansing pet shard. We then have the Amethyst Beetle. Occasionally initiates a battle with another player beetle. If your beetle wins, you get a reward. The higher the level and the heavier the beetle, the more likely you are to win. We then have the Emerald Snake. Occasionally goes to a random fruit in your garden and converts it into a random gem themed cosmetic. We then have the Sapphire Macaw. Every 8 minutes to 14 seconds, it has a 15% chance to mutate a nearby fruit, applying the crystallized mutation. And now let's get into the broken pets. We first off have the Diamond Panther. I think this one's my favorite. This one has the ability for when you are harvesting a fruit with 12 or more mutations, there's a 4 to 8% chance for a random pet to age up by 1. Now, with the elephants in play, this is going to be a must-have pet, though I really hope I hatch this one. But then we also have the other 0.5% pet, which does seem pretty interesting as well, and it is the Ruby Squid. Continuously copies one random pet's passive, non-cooldown based. I hope they change that caveat for it being a non-cooldown based passive, because right now it sounds like it's only going to copy things like the seals, like the snails, things that aren't cooldown based, just not great abilities. But if they change that, this could be a pretty insane pet. So we'll see what they actually do with it. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I think this new Diamond Panther might be better than even a Rainbow Hatch Dilophosaurus, or is definitely going to be much better than some Nightmare French Fry Ferrets with 15-second peacocks. I think if you have a base with coconuts and you AFK for a little bit with some really good T-Rexes or a ton of different mutation pets, you could easily get yourself way too many levels, like an insane amount of levels, considering you can stack the Panther pet up to like over a 50% chance per fruit collected. So I'm super excited to get my hands on a ton of these pets. I have been trying to get some pets huge with my elephants, but it's incredibly hard when you don't have a really good way to level up pets. And considering this Diamond Panther is literally the same chance as getting an elephant, I think I can definitely hatch a few just like I hatched a few elephants, and I can put them to work to gain a ton of levels fast. Now, I do also want to mention this event obviously has a ton of crafting involved, so get out your patchies. These dinosaurs are insane for crafting, gives you a chance at getting duplicated items every one that you have equipped. Also hatch some orangutans. These are from the rare summer eggs, so they're actually incredibly easy to hatch, and it gives you the chance to not consume something as you're crafting. And then also get your hand on some of those hamsters if you got any from the summer event. I don't know, I think I had some scattered on my alts, but that is definitely going to help speed up the crafting process as well. All three of those pets can be used at different points within the crafting process to make it a ton more efficient. So try to get your hands on those pets before this event starts and before their values skyrocket, because these are going to be the type of pets that skyrocket for the next week or two, but then go back down in value later. So you don't want to buy it when they're too expensive. But those are all the new pets and their abilities. Let me know what you think about each one of these pets. I'm really excited for that Panther. I think this could definitely be game changing and is definitely something I want to go after. With that being said, that is literally everything you need to know about this update. The entire structure, all the new pets, the new gears, the new cosmetics, everything that is coming inside of this update, so you're ready for it when it drops in about 10 hours. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, or just want to stay updated on the best leaks, tips, tricks, and methods for Grow a Garden, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this update and the leaks so far, and let me know if you're excited for the new Christmas update that will be coming out soon, because I know I am. That being said, I hope you all have an amazing day and good luck gardening.